Hi, everybody. It's Angel Shavers, Stampin' Up Independent Demonstrator from Kansas. And we are here today to work on another card using the Willow Tree stamp set. And today we will be making a simple stamping card using just stamps, ink, and paper, and nothing else. So I'm going to put you down and we'll get started. I'm trying to think. Oh, this is currently the last chance product sale is going on through May 1st. There are retiring products for sale, and select products are on a discount up to 60, that's 60% off. And they are all until inventory sells out, so as long as they last. So you might want to hop on over to my store and check them out and see if there's anything you just can't live without, because they'll be gone in a couple of weeks. All right, let me change cameras and we will get started stamping. Okay, adjust this a little bit. We are using the Willow Tree stamp set, and we are just using the stamps and ink and cardstock. And today we are using a card base of the soft seafoam, which is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper cut in half horizontally to make an 8.5 by 4 1/4 piece that is then folded in half to make it a 4 1/4 by 5.5 card base. And we're going to set this aside because what we're going to stamp on is a piece of white cardstock cut 4 by 5 1/4. And I will be using the Stamparatus. And I just laid this on a chamois, so it's a little wet, which is not ever good. But just a tip, when I lay this down, and this happens to be a foam pad, because you need some foam with photopolymer stamps. I always line up my paper with the little corner symbol of the Stampin' Up in the corner, so that if it happens to decide to shift and move, when I pick up the plate with the stamp on it, I know exactly where to put it back. Okay, we are going to stamp the tree first. So I set it where I wanted on the paper. This is not the way I want this card. I am making a horizontal card, not a vertical. So let me fix that. Good thing I remembered before I stamped. Okay. It's going to lay the tree where I want it. That up. And using soft suede, we're going to ink up our tree bridge. Soft suede happens to be a retiring color. So I don't even know if it's sold out yet, but if not, you only have a couple of weeks to get your hands on it. And there is the tree. Should have brought it in a paper towel, but I didn't. So my shamming is a little on the wet side. But now I want to stamp this little swatch of grass or whatever that is below our tree. And I'm going to do it in soft seafoam. And that's very light, but that's okay. Get a little more ink, see if I can get it a little bit darker. I think I'll try to clean off my stamps over on my chamois by peeling them off my stamp relics first, if I can. And then I'm going to put some leaves on my tree. Wind it up, pick it up. Then I'll be using mint macaron, not paper mint macaron for the leaves on the tree. This is also a retiring color. Get it lined up with the tree branches, but that's okay. It all works just fine. Take that off. And I'm putting a bunny. But first, I'm going to use a stamp block to actually stamp some of the grass. This thing right here. Let me see if I have my Avola. when I'm going to use smaller stamps, I like to use the size A block so they don't get lost. And I'm thinking I'm going to want to do some midnight grass and possibly some hairpin. I don't know how they will match up together. That is I'm putting this grass all over the bottom of the clean that off and then put a little pair of pizzazz on there and we will see what I think of the pair of pizzazz. Now, if I hate it, there won't be much. It's not bad. It's definitely worth a few little green pair pizzazz moments. And finally, I want to add a button. There are actually two different shaped bunnies in this stamp set. One that appears to be sort of standing, and one that's just sitting like you might typically see a bunny. But I want to put this one sort of standing. That moved a little bit. Let me see if the bunny is where I want it. Not quite. So don't want him on the trunk of the tree. There we go. And we're just making a purple bunny just because I feel like. No other reason. I just feel like a purple bunny is necessary. And there he is, that sweet little purple bunny. I wish there was a butterfly with this stamp set, but there's not. I may actually go find myself stamp set with a butterfly in it and add one later. But for right now, we are finished I think I'm going to take these leaves and we're going to do some tone on tone on the inside of the card. So remove that. Here is the inside of our card. Going to do some, just a little bit. Let's see, there's some orange left on that. That's silly. Okay. Put that right there. I still think these look like angel wings. We might make a card to make it look like an angel one of we'll see. Remember, soft seafoam is very light. So we are stamping tone on tone. We don't want it very dark at all, and it's not. And then we're going to flip this and put them at the bottom. I realized they said I was watching comments on this Zoom meeting, but I don't have the chat up there. There are no comments, so we're all good. Anybody who wants to comment on the Zoom meeting, I'll see them now. Anybody who leaves a comment on Facebook, I will still address your comment later, but it will be after the live is over. And there we have a little bit of the leaves, but not so much all of it. That's better. So we have some light leaves on top and a little bit darker at the bottom. All right. And I will probably go back and add a sentiment to this and possibly a butterfly. I find one. But it will then be glued on my soft seafoam card. And there is the simple stamping card using the Willow Tree stamp set. Come back next Thursday at 2 o'clock and watch the Christmas card made with the Willow Tree stamp set. I will see you then.